Yo, what's up everybody? My name is Swonk. Welcome to Fjordur. Today I'm going to be showing you my Fjordur Locked solo only character. So what that means is my character is only going to be on Fjordur until transfers open up. So I won't be going to Scorched Earth to get Swamp Aids. I won't be going to other bosses like Genesis, Gen 2 to get those tech grams. Only going to be using Fjordur and the bosses that are available here on Fjordur. I'm also going to be only playing solo only, so I won't have any other people in my tribe so I'm going to be depending a lot more on creatures and tames rather than, my friends, because there's a lot of cool, useful techniques that you can use other creatures to survive as a solo player, whereas you kind of depend more on turrets and defenses when you're playing a tribe. I'm hopefully going to get more into the niche side and teach you guys some nice techniques on how to survive as a solo player and have more fun as you're playing. So within our first hour here, we get a nice simple stone-based raid. I had 4 auto turrets, didn't put it on the roof. Went tame to PT, session accomplished on top. Easy peasy. Later on in the series, we meet a nice bob at this waterfall. It's really fun, guy was really cool, jumping around, didn't even have a mic. And then also, episode 2, I come down here with my girlfriend and go and tame some bats. It's a very beautiful cave with a lot of creatures that she definitely wanted to tame. So it's good times. Let's go ahead and get this series off with episode 1. Just get right into character creation. Quick, simple, thick body, big arms, just gotta full send it sometimes. I went with a random, and this was the closest random that I thought looked nice, so just kept it. Spawned in Vardaland South, that is easily the best one because there are about like 3 or 4 shipwrecks that give you the metal tools, easy, quick metal, salvage metal to start off with. Cooked meat, spoiled meat, it is just all around profits. So definitely gonna do that. Tamed my first PT on my way up this hill to get some chitin to create a saddle for it. PT was only level 20, it had 300 HP, so well, not the best, but it is more than good enough here. I had originally had tamed 2 or 3 parasaurs, but forget, the Alpha Raptor came down and killed them right before I started recording, so. Yeah, if you're ever looking for chitin, always come up on top of cliffs. There's big rocks. Near the big rocks, there's always these bugs. I don't understand it, but it's always there, so. I'm currently only level 50 something, so the only explosives we can really use are grenades. I looked it up in single player. It looks like each grenade does 2144 damage. So it'll take 5 grenades, but 6 just to be safe. Right now we're just going to put our last levels into the PT. We're just going to go ahead and wait until sunlight, just AFK in our little shack here. So we can get a better view on this raid, and then we'll send it in the morning. See, I'm currently only level 54. Yeah, grenades are the best option for a little bit. Alright, it's time to climb up the mountain. What we're going to do is we're going to go in from the top. He has no turrets on the top, he's just got 4 autos. Even the 4 autos, I probably could have just flown straight into it and landed on the ceiling, but just to be extra safe, don't want to hurt the PT. It's only level 20. Just go straight up above it and C-spin straight down. I do get shot a couple of times, but the hide armor definitely helps. You always want to hop off. You always want to remember when you hop off a PT, you're hopping off the right side of it. I didn't just jump off of this roof into the turrets, which definitely has happened before. So finally, we were able to raid the USSR. It's going to be a nice, profitable, juicy raid because you can see the little bat sticking through. So hopefully they have something good. Just trying to wiggle my PT out here because I don't want to accidentally kill him. I noticed that grenade is probably going to bounce and it's going to mess him up. The turrets are on survivor only, so quick little whistle with the comma button. see the explosive range on that. It was able to damage the tile that it was currently standing on. This is exactly why you bring an extra grenade. It still did damage and landed on the ceiling, but stone ceilings have weird little collisions. The turrets are still on. Thankfully I blew into the perfect spot where the gen is, so I could probably just go down there and reach it without actually having to hop in. I cannot reach the gen from here, so I will have to just chuck my last grenade and hope for the best. I was actually really picturing that this gen is going to blow up off a grenade, but it blew up a metal cable. So, mission still accomplished. Go back, get our PT, and let's get the loot. Yeah, I'm still not certain if these Bathron aggressive. This is my first time even encountering them. I have no idea what to expect out of these guys. Well, we'll see spin, we'll find out. Notice the two loadout mannequins right away, and also this person has swamp aids. And yeah, so far I have not gotten swamp aids throughout this playthrough, and I will do my best not to. Since I won't be able to go to Scorched Earth to get rid of swamp aids easily, we'll have to make antidotes. And there is a swamp island on Fjordur, so I'm sure there's leeches, but we get a nice 200 something blood bags, so really excited about that. In the next episode, you'll see me taming my first Desmo. They're extremely cool. Quite spooky, the cave you find them just clanging on the ceiling and stuff. Nice chunk of paste. I've never seen runestones before. I figured the ones that you picked up, the little red things, were the ones that you used to summon the boss, but I guess not. So those are pretty unique. The guy had 6 of them. This is huge. A lot of electronics and then a lot more paste. Poly isn't too huge because you can get poly pretty easy on this map. There's a lot of mantis. There's also the poly cave. So it's nice. And you always just want to try and make sure you craft whatever you can with whatever materials they have there. So you're not bringing materials back to your base and crafting there. You're just crafting stuff you can. It makes everything way less weight and way easier to manage what resources you got. You're gonna just craft a pump shotgun, craft a bunch of metal structures. I'm currently living out of a wood 1x1, so fly back to base, upgrade our base. I probably shouldn't have built this close to the guy. You know, it's kind of cheeky. Even built this much in the open. You're a solo player. You don't want to sit in one spot for too long. You kind of just want to keep moving. If you sit in one spot, people will just come back and grief you more and more. You'll understand why we're in this spot at the moment later on in the episode. Came back, we looted all the easy to loot stuff. Time to finally break into the poor man's safe here. Definitely recommend against grenades against loadout mannequins. It only did about 200 damage per grenade, which is complete waste. Give me the loot! The main thing that we got out of this was BPs, mainly saddle BPs, or some armored BPs. Got a Sanguine elixir. Never seen it before, I have no idea what it does. Got way too much spoiled meat to know what to do with. Got a cool Stego skin, stuff like that. A nice Desmo BP, 43 armor. It's pretty huge for me, so that's definitely going in the offshore bank account. It's it was a fun raid. USSR has fallen, and we got his loot back to our base. And a nice profit. Other loadout mannequin here, it was completely empty. I went back eventually and broke it open. It had absolutely nothing in it, so good time. Other than that, I mean, a bunch of metal tools. This guy definitely was hitting those barrels in the shipwrecks. You know, a lot of spoiled meat, and no idea where the hell he was getting that from. But making spoiled meat. Yeah, slow flying on the PT. And like I said earlier, this is one of the main reasons why we built so close to that guy, is so we can just quickly dump our loot and, you know, get out of there. So right now I'm hiding a loot in a loadout mannequin under the water. It's in actually quite a little cheeky spot hidden under there, so it's a very underrated strategy. Some people might consider it scummy or cheesy or whatever, but you know, it gets the job done. As a solo player, you just go and hide loot, put all your important stuff under here, store some kind of shittier stuff in your base, and you know, you're good to log out for the night. So we might have woken up with a little bit of red in our logs, but who knows, maybe we minimized our losses a little bit. Also later on in the episode, get some relaxation with my girlfriend and tame up some bats. Stay tuned. I wish you the best.